It's raining, y'all. Like some heavy, heavy rain. It's pouring down the rain. But I'm dry, which is pretty cool because I resealed this whole camper all by myself. It took me like 2 years to do what I've done so far on this camper, and then it sat for a year with nothing being done because it was just, my life was in such a chaotic place. I didn't even have the camper with me. It was sitting up at my mom's up in West Virginia, and I was down here in Virginia. And yeah, mental health issues, you know how it goes. But I'm really proud of the fact that it's raining as hard as it is, and I don't have any leaks. There's no water dripping anywhere. It's awesome possum, I tell you. But, so it's kind of been a lazy day. I did a little bit of stuff, but not really. Basically what I did was I went inside, hung out with my sister-in-law for a little bit, played with the baby, took a shower, did some laundry. Love playing with babies. Babies are always fun. Babies always brighten your day. It's fun to play with babies. Then I was like, I don't have enough power to run my refrigerator right now. And they offered to let me plug in. And so what I was trying to do was, because my power pods have an AC port on it to where you can plug in an extension cord to charge the battery pack, right? So I could still have all my other stuff plugged into it and everything running off of it. But the extension cord that I had was a 3-prong extension cord, and the end of it would not fit into the AC power port because it's just a 2-prong. So I had 2 things I needed to do because it's supposed to get cold tonight and drop back down into the 30s, even though it's warm right now, and I don't have any heat on, because I have no idea how much propane I was using. So I grabbed my propane tank, I put it inside the Jeep, and I strapped it in so it wouldn't roll around. And I went and found a place to go, what I thought, to have it inspected, because that's what the Tractor Supply told me, that I needed to have it inspected. It has to be inspected every 7 years. And it's been 7 years since I bought it. Well, I took it down to the propane place. I found a propane place down the road. And of course their inspectors aren't in until Monday. But on the plus side, they told me, because it's only 7 years after the first expiration. And the first expiration is 12 years after the manufacture date that's on the propane tank. And so the date on my propane tank is 2015. So I do not need to have it inspected right now. It's been 7 years since I bought the tank, but I've got 5 more years before I need to worry about getting that tank inspected. So they went ahead and filled it for me. And on another plus side, I found out I only needed like 2 gallons of propane in there to fill it up. I haven't hardly used any propane at all, even though I've been running my heater for a week. It didn't even use half the propane tank. So how cool is that? So that means I can at least go 2 weeks. If I ran it around the clock and it was really cold, I could go 2 weeks without having to go refill my propane tank. So I'm very, very happy about that. So that's good news. Plus side, 12 years from the manufacture date, and then 7 years thereafter. So new news. And then I went to Lowe's because I needed to buy a different extension cord. I needed to buy a 2-prong cord to fit into the AC input onto the power pod so I could plug it into a regular extension cord to charge it from the house. So I went ahead and I got like, it's a black, it's only like 8 feet long cord. 16 gauge. It's a 16 gauge cord, just like the orange extension cord. So I bought that one. I bought the black 16 gauge cord with the 2-prong plug on it, and then I bought another 50-foot long extension cord to reach from inside the camper to the plug on the side of the house, so that I could plug in and charge my power pod and run my refrigerator and my computer off my generator. So, plus side, got some stuff done, got the propane filled, got the cords plugged in, so, because there's just no sun today. It's been raining all day, so no sun. So, needless to say, I needed some electricity to run my refrigerator. I don't want my food to go bad. So, got to worry about food going bad. And just running it for a few hours every day, so long as I don't open it and close it too much, I guess that's okay. But refrigerator takes up a lot more power than I anticipated, because the system was supposed to run a full-size refrigerator, and I don't have a full-size refrigerator. And it is what it is. You know, I could buy one of those 3-way refrigerators, you know, that either you can use for propane or 12 volt or regular plug into the landline. But they're expensive. They're like really, really expensive. And it would be a lot smaller, so I would be spending a whole lot more money. It's like $1,300, you know, or something like that for one of those refrigerators. And it wouldn't even have like, it would be like just the refrigerator section that I got. The whole freezer, extra freezer that I have would be not in there. And it just doesn't seem cost effective for me to do it that way. So I think my goal is I need to get a windmill and mount it on the side of the camper like I planned on doing. But I can't do that yet either. So we're going to plug in for right now for backup power outside of what the sun gives me. And that's what it's going to be. That's just what it's going to be. But it's raining. We're dry. I'm chilling out. Having a lazy day. I just don't feel like doing anything in the camper. There's work that needs to be done, but I don't feel like doing it today. I need a break. I'm tired. Took me, the last 3 weeks have just been chaos. 2 weeks of me moving all my stuff out from where I was at in Virginia Beach into a storage, and then moving into here. And I've been working on this camper nonstop for 3 weeks, and yeah, I need a break. I'm tired. I'm so tired. And I may or may not do anything tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. See what I'm feeling like tomorrow and over the weekend. But anyway, just wanted to give you a heads up that, hey, we're dry. Propane tank, only, it's 7 years after the first 12-year expiration date when you buy a brand new tank. I think that the guy told me that he thinks that it's like the 20-pound tanks are probably 10 years, but mine's 30. So 10 years on the smaller ones, and then 7 years thereafter, and whereas the one I've got is 12 years and then 7 years thereafter. So I have 5 more years before I have to worry about getting this darn thing inspected, which, yay, that's really totally awesome. I'm so glad I don't have to worry about that. So, yep. And heat's all up and running. Well, it's not turned on right now because it's just not cold enough at the moment. But it's supposed to get cold tonight, and so I'm really grateful that I have this heater and it's doing so well and that it's so efficient that it's not burning up that much propane. I mean, how awesome is that? To know that this heater is the way to go with the propane tank. So at least I got one plus. I did one thing right. I did one thing right. Got the right heater, got the right propane tank. I still need to get a second tank, but that'll happen when it happens. And I think once I get a windmill to hook up, to add to my power pods, I think it should be better, because that can run pretty much all the time. Even when there's no sun, you'll still have wind. Like it's raining, but it's windy. You know, you don't generally get rain without wind. They kind of go together. So I don't know how much, you know, it's not like Colorado type of wind. This is Virginia wind, which, yeah, we probably wouldn't want to run your windmill during a hurricane or some kind of high wind zone where the winds are 30 miles an hour or 50 miles an hour or whatever. I'm not sure what the max wind speed is on one of those little small portable windmills. I guess I'll have to find that out. But anyway, it's all good, and that's it for now. I will talk with you later. Bye-bye.